Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show brings you the opener of a big four-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Brian Bayo. What do you got on that, Chris? Primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet, he really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for him.
You think so, huh?
Here at Fenway, here comes Gleyber Torres. And we're underway from Fenway.
First pitch, 7-11.
0-1 now. On the ground to short, Connor Falefa. To first, one out in the top of the first.
Batting second, left fielder.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup.
We'll see how it goes at about an hour, my man.
Yeah, he's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game, just being real consistent at the plate. Look for him to have some good at-bats here today.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Hello.
Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Let's go.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
McKinstry in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that one becomes property of the beast. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Maybe so.
One down. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Bounce to third, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now at the plate, Wenceel Perez. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Fouled off to the right.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Out towards right center field. Anthony moving under this one. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. Back now at Fenway. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Nice. I'm a Tigers and Cubs guy, but I live in Seattle, which the Mariners are pretty junk this year so far.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Nice. I've been there a bunch.
In the near left field. 2 away.
Batting third. Right fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth. First baseman.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And a strike in there. That one at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That was an exciting play all the way around, man. He ripped that thing into the gap, and a great effort, almost hauled it in on the dive, and would have been a beautiful play to save extra bases.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Foul ball.
Okay. This is the game from today.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Tigers have won 6 in a row.
Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. The throw to third. Safe at third. Moves up on the pass ball. 2 outs and a runner at third as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. No question about this one. It's out of here. Trevor Story bops one out of here.
My pitching is atrocious.
Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Gonzalez launched a homer in his most recent game. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah, he's good.
There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I needed that.
But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. So the Detroit Tigers have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
Boog, we've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Torres in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Torres with some impressive production lately. 2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Casas gets under it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ball. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one in the air right field. That gets by him.
Oh my goodness.
On his way to the plate. He scores, and the Red Sox tie it up. Now a second crosses the plate. Now batting chair. Durant. He's over. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And then 5-2. So stepping in for Boston. Roman Anthony. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. He's not understanding Chris. Nobody gets in more. His team. Slashes this one. And it gets by him. Now he turned for second. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Just a cookie down the middle.
That's the pitch. You're just looking to get the ball game. Right down the middle.
A lot of velocity right on top of it.
Brady up to bat next. Lays off the ball. Over. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate. And moves the defense.
It's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches.
Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to play. Sometimes you don't. That's how he evens it out over the course of the game.
And it's second. Fouls one away. And now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Two down. And now first baseman Tristan Casas. Check swing and went. Strike one. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires the coast. And no shot to get him at first. There's two.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple at home run.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. And we're going to see some change here. Casey Mize is done. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back for the new one after this. Tyler Montero gets the ball from the pen. Pretty tough game, so they'll get the quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Story at the plate now, and that's strike one. Traffic on the bases with three already across. Bottom half of number two. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Chopper right side. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Tigers 4.
Let's do better this inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. This ball's chopped to the ground. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Tigers.
Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And Torque muscles one out of here. His 14th of the year. And they cut into the deficit. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So two down. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. McKinstry getting to start at the hot corner, hitting fifth in today's lineup. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500. The 0-1. Ripped on a line. This one looks like trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good.
Yep.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Wow.
There's a swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air, center field. Anthony settles under this one, and that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 6-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
In the air, right field, Perez should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game.
I had to remove my pitcher, though. He was not good.
There's a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Durbin stands in now and watches strike one.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Fouled off left side.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes.
Let's go.
The frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On a line. And in one hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So here's Baez now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows will hit next. 0-for-1 so far.
Let's see what I can do here.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up. It's an RBI single. That ties it up at 6.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
That one lifted to left. Durant settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 2. That's ripped into the outfield. And makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're midway in the 4th. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that is out of play. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And that's a fair ball. Runner from third into score. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
Oh man, this game is nuts.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
1 out man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Runner on the go. Nope. Pitch is high. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Anthony stands at second with 2 gone. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that's through there for a strike. What a stop. Throw to the pitcher. What a play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 7-6 ball game. Back inside Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Left field. Durant takes it in for the out. What a way. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here comes Torque to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Zach McKinstry. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left center. Anthony on the move. Pulls it down.
Yep.
Makes the catch.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Brant Herter. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Gonzalez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5.
Let's go.
Out to short. Baez fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
For the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball one. One out and a runner at second. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Runner takes off for third. That's a base hit. Story on his way home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Narvaez round second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
My pitching is atrocious.
For the line drive base hit.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Man at second. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Three-two now. Durbin over at second, one down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk. Not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Duran, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. This is again 5 in a row. Down. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So up next, Roman and here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1 out, bases full. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch,
He's hate AI.
That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Tigers 6. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Number 56 gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Now here is Wenzel Perez.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Johan Oviedo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sandoval getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier Baez.
1 out, man at first, and now it's Baez. Out towards right center field. Abreu coming on, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
At the plate, Parker Meadows.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu under it. And that is that. Tigers leave one as the lead holds at 10-6. Here's Trevor Story, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Fought off foul. Torkelson takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike one. In the air, left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Thought I was going to get that.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And a base hit knocks in a run. And at first, here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. And there's the strike.
I can't figure out anything in this game. This game is brutal.
Swing and a miss, 90.
I don't think I've ever had a game like
Cold
this.
night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Shortstop Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Kyle Finnegan out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Detroit,
New pitcher for the
number
Tigers,
74,
Kenley Jansen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
In 2016, I like that one.
Nope, outside.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Chop back up the middle. Keith, the flip, and they get the out. Back in Boston, top of inning number
I still believe in myself.
Torres up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
Man at first, nobody out.
Down to number 2.
I needed that.
Riley Green, 1 for 3. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Well,
Yeah, Chipper Jones was great. I loved him too.
The game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Keith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they get a few back. It's 11-9.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Number 56 done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weisser. He's into the game with the bases empty.
David Ortiz is great, but he's no Ted Williams.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, he can't hang on. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge.
That's one of those you classic.
Nice.
Just too hot.
Man, I hit that hard.
And it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Out to short. Flips it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Abreu gets there. He's under it. And that is a big first out.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier Baez.
Here's Baez. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Really important at bat coming up now.
Let's go.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Greg Weisser departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads.
I hope this game's been entertaining to watch.
Quick break. Pitching change here, Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 1 out. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Dingler around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Feed to the shortstop, but it's thrown away.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
Eat them up, Tigers. Eat them up. Let's go.
Green digs in for a critical at bat. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls away the first offering.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run comes in, and they take the lead.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith, back into the box for the second time this inning. And we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do. And now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
Let's go.
Line drive. And that's the 3rd out.
Dang.
But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning stretch time. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. The 1-2.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Tigers up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, out to short. Baez sends it to first, and they get the out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Abreu in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers have the lead, 13-11.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johan Oviedo. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Foul ball. Out towards right center field. Abreu takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hammered, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler.
Outside.
Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Tigers lead it 13-11. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Hit on the ground to short, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So a change being made out at second. Pinch running for Boston.
We got this. Let's go.
Speed out there in the late innings. Gonzalez, the next to hit.
Just want to say thank you for coming on my stream and supporting my channel, guys. It means a lot to me.
Maybe trying to get an explanation.
Slice to right, and that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Wow.
Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them call home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, Caleb Durbin. Durbin in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The Tigers holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Base hit into center field. Aim to score from third. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the eighth. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Gotta appreciate that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kenley Jansen won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Will Vest. Now a chance for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. No throw, safe at second.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. But they score twice and even it up late. Ninth inning coming up. We're tied at 13. Wilson Contreras getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Wilson Contreras.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. 1 for 4 with a double. In the air to left center. Anthony on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now it's Javier Baez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. To second, and he's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Base hit! Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The Tigers with the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner.
Not good.
Do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Go-ahead run is at third. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Fouls away the first offering. Baez, the runner at third. Meadows on at first with two down. Well struck right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And
let's go.
The automatic double kind of feels
Let's
like
go.
Control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good.
One of the wildest games I've ever played.
Colt Heat up now for the Tigers. Into center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. Detroit is out in front. 14-13.
We had a football game score today. Somebody missed the extra point.
Bottom nine. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
You know, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out.
I didn't think I was getting that.
First out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That misses. Ball one. The Tigers trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Late swing.
We'll see about that.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out looking. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Now he's challenging a called strike.
Let's go.
Strike.
Let's go.
Challenge left. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch, and he just misses. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers.
Yeah, it was. It was very close.
Two pitches that he's thrown. Good pitches, but even better takes.
They're down to their final strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Let's go, Tigers.
On the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And the final in this one, 14-13. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Probably so. With my pitching, for sure. I can hit the ball, though. Well, we are 14-6. Played today's game. We got Boston again tomorrow and Sunday and Monday as well. And 3 with Milwaukee. 2-3 with Cincinnati, and to finish the month, 3 at Atlanta. So anyways, thanks for coming on my stream, guys. It's always been real with you guys. Thank you. Always like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.